I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Schiphol, control, clear to Birmingham via the Valve 3 Sierra departure, departure runway 24, initial climb to flight level 060, departure on 118.08, squawk 3642, KLM 97 Zulu.
Copenhagen info, what is my call sign? Hamburg with E, not A. Is this okay? What is my call sign?
89 Papa, your call sign is Amberg 809er Papa.
Schiphol Tower, this is KLM 97 Alpha, requesting clearance to Birmingham IFR as follows.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Schiphol clearance.
Temperature -1. Dew point -2. QNH 1015. Transition level 50. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. RWI09er/27 CLSD until 28 SEP Rook 1600 Zulu. Advise on initial contact. You have information Sierra. Amsterdam Airport, information Sierra. 1025 Zulu. Arriving runways 22, 27, 18 right. Departing runways 22, 24, 18 left. Wind 225 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, few at 1.
Clearance, good afternoon. KLM 79 Hotel requesting IFA clearance to Norwich.
Clearance on request, you're number 1.
Tanzania Center Yankee, request IFA clearance.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Goedemiddag, KLM 6 Tango Echo, stand Charlie 7, we have information hotel, requesting clearance to Oslo Gardermoen.
Stand by, number 1.
6 Tango Echo is clear to Oslo via Spikerbor 4 Kilo Yankee departure, runway 24, initial climb to flight level 060, departure is on 118.08, squawk 1531.
Can say via
Amsterdam clearance, Kahuna 99 requesting clearance to Keflavik with current information.
Clearance.
Cleared to Washington Dulles via the Falco 5 Echo departure, climbing flight level 60, expected flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure, departure on 118.08, squawk 4426, expect runway 18 left, KLM 652.
Clearance, good afternoon, Emirates 4 Romeo Kilo, request IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
can say via 6871 radio check.
1 second for that clearance.
Amsterdam clearance, this is Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu. We are requesting clearance to Birmingham Airport.
Transavia 6871 radio check.
Transavia 6871, Schiphol ground, say again please. Transavia 6871, let's repeat that.
Transavia 6871 radio check.
Transavia 6871, not clear what you said. Say again.
2. QNH
Transavia 6871 information Sierra request IFR clearance to Lima Golf India Romeo.
Number 1. Transavia 6871, clear to Nikos Kazantzakis via the Ren 2 Sierra. Departure, runway 24. Initial climb to flight level 060. Departure on 118.08, squawk 2613.
Schiphol clearance, KLM 84 Delta on the Airbus 321 Neo, Ram Bravo 24. Information duly on board, requesting IFR clearance from Manchester.
Clear to Nikos Kazantzakis via the Ren 2 Sierra departure runway 24, initial climb to flight level 060, departure on 118.08, squawk 2613, Transavia 6871.
Schiphol clearance. Good morning, KLM 1857 is ready to copy the IFR clearance to Wien.
Transavia 6871, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.655 when ready.
121.655, Transavia 6871, good day.
Clearance below Walker 4250, information ugly sweater on board, looking for our clearance to Brussels. Clear to Brussels on Kudad 2 November departure, runway 09, initial climbs flight level 060, departure 118.08, score 6254, Walker 4250.
Delivery, good afternoon, KLM 19055, requesting IFR clearance to Athens.
Schiphol ground, East 78 Romeo Bravo, West, IFR clearance to Geneva. Space 78 Romeo Bravo, request IFR clearance to Geneva. Clear to Geneva via the Kuda 35 departure runway 24, initial climb, flight level 060, departure on 118.08, squawk 141, top space 78 Romeo Bravo.
Schiphol clearance, good afternoon. KLM 901 is ready to copy IFR clearance to London City. Cleared via the Vog 30 departure. Departure runway 24, initial climb to flight level 060, departure on 118.08, squawk 2747. KLM 901. Ready to take.
KLM 611, runway 18 left taxi via Alpha 16 Alpha, Alpha 13 November 2. Hold short of runway 27, then Echo 6.
Runway 18 left taxi via Alpha 16 Alpha, Alpha 13 November 2, hold short of runway 27, then Echo 6 KLM 611.
Speedbird 431, request IFR clearance.
Easy 87 Alpha mate, with information hotel, request IFR clearance to Glasgow.
Schiphol delivery, good morning, KLM 71 November, information, hotel on board, request IFR clearance to Monaco, please.
Sunturk 5 Papa Delta ready to taxi.
Sunturk 5 Papa Delta, runway 18 left taxi via Alpha 13, November 2, hold short of runway 27, then Echo 6.
Runway 18 left taxi via Alpha 13, November 2, hold short of runway 27, then Echo 6, Sunturk 5, Papa Delta.
KLM 61 November ready to taxi.
KLM 61 November, runway 24 taxi via Alpha 8, Sierra 7.
Runway 24 taxi via Alpha 8, Sierra 7, KLM 61 November.
Clearance Mike Oscar 738, ready to copy IFR to München with hotel. Ground at 121.655, Mike Oscar 738.
Schiphol clearance, Tanzania 28 Mike, information Yankee at Delta 55. We are Airbus 320, request IFR clearance to Tallinn.
Transavia 6871, ready for push and start.
Transavia 6871, Schiphol ground, push and start approved, face southwest.
Push and start through face southwest, Transavia 6871.
EFL 361, contact tower on 118.105.
Tower on 118.105, DVO 361, bye-bye.
Need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Lufthansa 5 Kilo Charlie, contact tower on 118.105.
Parking brakes to request ground services.
Contacting tower on 118.105, Lufthansa 5 Kilo Charlie. Ground KLM 1967, ready for push and start.
Bypass pin inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
Push and start approved, face east, KLM 1957.
KLM 767, contact tower on 118.105, take care.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Runway 24, taxi via Alpha 9, Alpha 8, Sierra 7, DVO 361. Tower on 118.105, DVO 361.
DFL 361, contact tower on 118.105, have a good afternoon.
Departure checks completed. Schiphol Tower, good afternoon, DVO 361 is ready for takeoff, runway 24.
Schiphol Tower, good day, Transavia 5071, holding short Sun 09, ready for departure. Transavia 5071, Schiphol ground, contact tower on 118.105 for departure clearance.
Schiphol ground, Mike Oscar 738, requesting engine start.
Mike Oscar 738, engine start approved.
Schiphol ground, good afternoon, DVO 361 is ready for push and start. Push and start approved, face east, DVO 361.
Decibel 361, contact tower on 118.105, have a good afternoon.
KLM to the Victor, request taxi. KLM to Victor, request taxi to runway. Schiphol ground, KLM to the Victor.
KLM 22 Victor, can you repeat that?
Release parking brakes, please. KLM 1659. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
KLM 19059er, say again please.
Ground, Delta 440 Heavy, ready for taxi. 24 via Alpha 10, Alpha 8, Sierra 7, Delta 440 Heavy. Delta 44 Heavy, requesting progressive taxi.
Sunset 5 Papa Delta contact tower on 118.105.
Over the tower, Sunset 5 Papa Delta.
Down Kazantzakis 39 Lima, requesting taxi IFR clearance to runway 24. Taxi to runway 24 via Alpha 10, Alpha Alpha, Alpha 3, Sierra 7, for short runway 24. Kazantzakis 39 Lima.
Ground Easy 7584 requesting push and start.
Easy 84, push and start approved. Face west.
Correction, requesting taxi 7584.
LML 23 Lima. Contact tower on 118.105. Safe flight.
Tower 118.105, KLM 23 Lima, goodbye.
9 Alpha Delta Heavy, requesting push and start.
Starting brakes. Waiting your confirmation for our engine start.
Heavy, requesting push and start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect. Unlocking gear.
Push and start approved, base northeast, dinner 9 Alpha Delta Heavy.
Qatari 39 Yankee, taxi to parking via November 4, Alpha 18, Alpha Alpha 8, Sierra 7, hold short of runway 24, then Sierra 8 Sierra.
November 4, Alpha 18, Alpha Alpha 8, Sierra 7, hold short of runway 24, then Sierra 8, Sierra, Qatari 39 Yankee.
Hello, this is Romeo. Kilo ready for push and start.
Bypass been removed.
We are ready for taxi.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Corridor 78 requesting EPU start.
Kazantzakis 6871 ready to taxi to runway 24.
Schiphol ground, KLM 1157, request push and start.
KLM 1157, push and start approved. Face southeast. Transavia 6871, runway 24, taxi via Alpha Alpha 3, Bravo Sierra 7.
Runway 4, Alpha Alpha 3, Bravo Sierra 7, Transavia 6871.
Amsterdam ground, good afternoon, Divo 361, gate Delta 54 is ready for push and start.
FL 361, Schiphol ground, push and start approved, face east.
Push and start approved, face east, Divo 361.
KLM 1789 are ready for push.
KLM 1789, cleared for push and start.
Push back and start approved, KLM 1789er.
Alpha 874 Mike Lima, taxi to parking via November 4, Alpha 18, Alpha Alpha 9er.
November 4, Alpha 18, Alpha Alpha 9er, Alpine 74 Mike Lima.
KLM 1789er ready to taxi.
KLM 1789,
Holding short 24, ready for departure.
Transavia 6871. Schiphol Tower, runway 24, winds 220 at 8, cleared for takeoff. Ryanair 120, contact departure on 118.08.
Cleared for takeoff. Transavia 6871.
Tower, very good afternoon. Air Portugal 669. Holding short runway 24, ready for departure. Runway 24, clear to take off. Air Portugal 669.
KLM 1017, contact departure on 118.088.
Contact departure on 118.088, KLM 1017.
Say again, please. Say again, please. 5234, 5234. Say your intentions for Mike Oscar 734.
Mike Oscar 738, negative, your squawk code is 5234. Qatar 39 Yankee hold, short of runway 24. Easy 15 Yankee, welcome to Schiphol. Contact ground on 121.56.
Ground 121.56. Good day.
DFL 361, welcome to Schiphol. Contact ground on 121.56.
Ground on 121.56, DFL 361.
DFL 361, contact departure on 118.08.
B2. Departure on 118.08, DFL 361. Bye-bye. How's the breeze?
Good afternoon, aircraft calling Amsterdam Tower information. Foxtrot is current request.
0 Mike. Approach runway 27.
Qatar 39 Yankee hold, short of runway 24. Transavia 6871. Contact departure on 118.0.
Departure on 118.08. Transavia 6871. Schiphol departure. Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Climbing through 1500.
Transavia 6871. Schiphol departure identified. Climb flight level 060. KLM 1157. Contact Amsterdam radar on 134.375.
Flight level 060. Transavia 6871.
Aegean 625. Climb flight level 280. Transavia 6871. Climb flight level 210.
Information November Assurance, cleared to Dublin via the Vola 3V departure runway 36 left. Initial climb to 6,000, departure on 118.08, squawk 1644, DFL 361.
Flight level 210. Transavia 6871.
Transavia 1 Bravo, direct river, cleared for the RNAV runway 18 right approach until established. Transavia 6871, contact Amsterdam radar on 134.375.
KLM 975, contact Schiphol Tower on 118.105.
Switching to Amsterdam radar on 1. Amsterdam radar, Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Flight level 060 for flight level 210.
Transavia 6871, Amsterdam radar, climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Transavia 6871.
Amsterdam radar, good afternoon, DFO 36 in your airspace, climbing flight level 200.
DSL 361, Amsterdam radar, climb flight level 240.
Climbing flight level 240, DFO 36
Flight level 390, Alpine 4074.
Alpine 71 Delta, Whiskey, Amsterdam radar, climb flight level 240.
Transavia 6871, climb flight level 270.
KLM
6871. Good afternoon. Climbing through flight level 240 for flight level 350.
Lufthansa 4 Delta Romeo, climb flight level 290.
Flight level 350, Transavia 6871.
KLM 055, Langen radar, roger. KLM 055, Langen radar, descend and maintain flight level 070.
Flight level 870.
Lufthansa 258, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon. Easy 31 Tango, I've got you on my scope and I'll descend you further shortly. Stay on the arrival. Easy 2 Mike November, contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505.
Contact Frankfurt, approach on 118.505, easy 2 Mike November.
Maintain flight level 180, contact Langen radar on 121.355. Contact Langen radar on 121.355.
Good afternoon, New Hope. Vision from the airspace, climbing flight level 380.
Lufthansa 6 Papa Whiskey, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, Lufthansa 6 Papa Whiskey. Clear direct EL241, climb to flight level 200, Lufthansa 28. Climbing to flight level 200, Lufthansa 28. Langen radar on 121.355, Lufthansa 28.
Lufthansa Delta Alpha India Zulu X-ray, request clearance to Berlin from Dusseldorf as filed.
Working on that clearance. Stand by. Alpha Bravo Bravo, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Alpha Bravo.
Flight level 270, Lufthansa 5 Alpha. At also flight level 160, Lufthansa 5 Alpha.
Lufthansa 5 Alpha, descend flight level 130.
Flight level 130, Lufthansa 5 Alpha.
Lufthansa Delta Alpha India Zulu X-ray, request clearance to Berlin as filed.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Clear to Berlin, via the 842 departure, departure runway 23 left, initial climb to 5,000 feet, departure on 128.655, squawk with 6421, Lufthansa Delta Alpha India Zulu X-ray.
Climb and Maintain flight level 150, Lufthansa 281. Lufthansa 281, climb and maintain flight level 190. Climb and maintain flight level 190, Lufthansa 281.
Eurowing 76 Kilo, expect the Mate 1 Bravo arrival. Expect to descend in about 15 minutes. Notify if you're ready to descend before that.
1 Bravo arrival. Eurowing 76
Lufthansa 92 Charlie, climbing to flight level 159 to flight level 250, Node 1 Tango departure, direct Elbal.
Lufthansa 92 Charlie, Langenrade identified. Good afternoon.
Latin radar, Cataract West, flight level 370.
Qatari 28, Langenrade identified. Good afternoon.
What's the flight 390? What climb 2390, Qatari 28. Climb and maintain flight level 260, Konstantin Papa Kilo.
Contact to Wesseldorf. Approach on 128.655.
Departure, Konstantin Papa Kilo. 3,200 feet. Land radar, here's Lufthansa 258. Flight level 092, climb to flight level 220.
Lufthansa 258, Langenrade, climb flight level 220.
Climb flight level 220, Lufthansa 258.
With Air 6 Tango Romeo, Langenrade, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, with Air 6 Tango Romeo.
With Air 1919.
Sending to flight level 270, with Air 1919. Start Musketeer 28 India Romeo, climbing level 120.
Musketeer 28 India Romeo, Langenrade identified. Good afternoon.
Lufthansa 281, climb and maintain flight level 270. Climb and maintain flight level 270, Lufthansa 281. Lufthansa 281, climb and maintain flight level 280. Climb and maintain flight level 280, Lufthansa 281. Cliché darauf.
Radar, Speedbird 108, flight level 310.
Speedbird 108, radar contact.
Climb and maintain level 170.
Eurowings 81, climb and maintain flight level 220.
For my Delta, passing flight level 100 for flight level 170.
Eurowings 4, Mike Delta, Langen radar, roger that. Got it.
Langradar, good day. KLM 39 Juliet, flight level 280.
KLM 39 Juliet, Langenradar identified. Good afternoon. Easy 2 Mike November, descent flight level 100.
Descent 100, Easy 2 Mike November.
Iron radar, Lufthansa 100, request descent to flight level 210. Iron radar, Lufthansa 100, request descend to flight level 90.
Lufthansa 100, climb flight level 290.
Lufthansa, Iron radar, Lufthansa 100, request descend to flight level 100.
Radar, KLM 146, flight level 84 for 210.
KLM 146, Langenradar identified. Good afternoon.
Lufthansa 969er, request check to Delta Foxtrot 416.
Lufthansa Nina 69er, direct F416 approved. Proceed direct.
Proceed direct, Lufthansa 969er.
Condor 7 Victor Lima, contact Langenradar on 127.625.
127.625 for Condor 7 Victor Lima, good day. Tom. KLM 055, climb and maintain flight level 160. Good afternoon, Devo. 361 AU airspace, climbing flight level 350.
Langen radar, Eurowings 47 Charlie, climbing flight level 10.
Eurowings 47 Charlie, Langenradar identified. Good afternoon.
Montclair Alpha, requesting IFR clearance to Dublin as far as we have information with ski.
United 58, contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505.
Langen radar, Vision Jet 183 Tango, requesting clearance to Aberdeen. Lufthansa 501, contact Langen radar on 127.625.
Contacting Langen radar on 127.625 from Southampton.
Is TV9, so Sierra, 3000.
Langen info. Lufthansa 756, flight level 300.
Lufthansa 756, radar contact.
Center, Cessna, X-ray, Golf Sierra, ready for IFR departure.
Stand by.
Clear to Arlanda by the OSNAQ departure, expect runway 6, initial climb, maintain 5,000. Departure 125.225, 14426, X-ray Golf Sierra.
India 28 India Romeo passing level 82, climbing 150. Cola 6, technical departure.
Scandinavian 817, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Scandinavian 817, request 35, 257, 370.
Scandinavian 817, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Alpha 7280, Scandinavian 817.
Lufthansa Nina 79er, contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505.
Approach 118.505, Lufthansa 979.
Euro 624 Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 200.
5 American Flyer 200 using Schiphol com. 5 American Flyer 0 with Schiphol com.
Euro wing 24 Charlie, contact Langen radar on 121.355.
Lufthansa 77, climbing flight level 360. Lufthansa 277, request flight level 350 due to performance.
Lufthansa 377, climb flight level 350.
Lufthansa 277, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Radar, here's Lufthansa 258, flight number 115, climb to flight number 220, inbound aircom. Lufthansa 258, climb flight number 310.
Contact Langen radar on 119.03. Lufthansa 5 Kilo Charlie, contact Langen radar on 125.2.
Langen radar on 119.03. Transavia 6871. Radar, Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Level flight level 350.
Unit radar 118, the 63, you will reach online.
Defel 361, Langenradar, Contact Munich Radar on 128.63.
Colonia 9 Juliet Victor, clear direct Maroon.
Colonia 9 Juliet Victor, request new cruising altitude.
Lufthansa 138, passing flight level 070 for flight level 210. Lufthansa 138, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon. Lufthansa 138, Langen radar, climb flight level 280. Flight level 280, Lufthansa 138. Lufthansa 630 Heavy, request flight level 370. Lufthansa 630, climb flight level 370.
Northwest 1289er, climb flight level 410.
Lufthansa 138, passing flight level 090 for flight level 210, heading 180. Lufthansa 138, Langen radar identified, hello. Lufthansa 138, request direct Delta, Foxtrot 157. Lufthansa 138, climb flight level 330. Contact Bremen radar on 133.725.
Contact Bremen radar on 133.725. Request 5 Victor.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 4 Mike, flight level 070.
Lufthansa 4 Alpha Mike, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
Victor Juliet with you. Request for clearance to Warsaw as flight plan.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Clearance to Warsaw was on flight plan after departure. We expect the vectors to Zulus, departure runway 18, initial climb to 7,000 feet, and the squawk disregard, squawk 4213.
Citation Tango India Papa, ready to copy IFR clearance.
Heading 165.
Delivery Lufthansa for Yankee Foxtrot, information Tango at gate Alpha 30, request Alpha to Copenhagen. Clear to Copenhagen via Bravo 8 Mike, departure runway 25 center, climb to flight level 070, departure is on 118.505, squawk 13. Lufthansa for Yankee Foxtrot.
Transavia 6871. Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Flight level 350.
Transavia 6871, Munich radar, good afternoon, identified.
Montevideo 5 Romeo Bravo, contact Langen radar on 125.2.
Munich radar, Lufthansa 656, descending to flight level 140.
Lufthansa 656, Munich radar, contact Munich approach on 118.83.
radar, Lufthansa 5 Kilo Charlie, passing flight level 195, descending altitude 8000.
Lufthansa 5 Kilo Charlie, Munich radar identified. Hello? Lufthansa 5 Kilo Charlie, Munich radar, contact Munich approach on 118.83.
Taking Munich approach on 118.83, Lufthansa 5 Kilo Charlie.
Munich radars, good afternoon, Lufthansa 2 Mike Alpha West. 40 on
Lufthansa 2 Mike Alpha, Munich radar identified. Good afternoon. Zulu Air 32 Zulu, contact Vienna radar on 129.965.
Contact Vienna radar on 29.965 to 22
And meeting approach switch. Runway, can they expect for Delta Bravo uniform Zulu Zulu? Expecting runway 08 left approach, Delta Bravo uniform Zulu Zulu.
Uniform Zulu Zulu, contact Munich approach on 118.83.
118.83 for Delta Bravo uniform Zulu Zulu. Ciao.
Turn left heading 180, Scandinavian 2657.
Scandinavian 2657, contact Munich approach on 118.83.
Contact Munich approach on 118.3, Scandinavian 2657.
Lufthansa 8 for Tango, Munich radar, contact Munich approach on 118.83.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Heavy descending down to flight level 240, passing flight level 280, director. So Mike 41.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie, Munich radar identified. Good afternoon.
Special 192 requesting IFR 210 at the airport with information made.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Your command Roddy via the altitude 2Q, sorry, departure. Departure runway 8 left, initial climb to flight level 070. Departure on 118.83, squawk 3692, Mayfield 192.
09 Papa, ready to receive IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
Lufthansa 68 Tango.
Lufthansa 68 Tango, contact Langen radar on 125.2.
125.2, Lufthansa 68 Tango.
Lufthansa 656 is climbing to flight level 320.
Lufthansa 656, Munich radar identified. Good afternoon.
altitude 4000, clear transfer 85, Eurowings to Lima.
Eurowings to Lima Echo, contact Salzburg radar on 123.725. Lufthansa 410, climb flight level 360. Lufthansa 410, contact Langenradar on 123.28.
Radar on 123.28, Lufthansa 410. Descending flight level 220, clear Masu 3 Whiskey, arrival into Vienna.
Eurowings 74 Echo, say request or intention.
Descending flight level 220, Eurowings 74 Echo. Munich radar, Lufthansa 678, passing flight level 213, descend and maintain flight level 140.
Lufthansa 678, Munich radar, descend flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, Lufthansa 678.
Lufthansa 678, contact Munich approach on 118.83.
Lufthansa 656, contact Langenradar on 125.2. Contact Langenradar on 125.2, Lufthansa 656.
Postman 138, Munich radar, contact Munich approach on 118.83.
118.83 for Postman 138. Cheers.
Lufthansa 481, Munich radar, contact Munich approach on 118.83.
Going to 118.08. Echo, sorry, 118, this might be Lufthansa 481.
Good morning, Munich clearance, DHL 462, requesting IFR clearance to East Midland.
Runway 08 approach with radar vector.
Contact generator on 136.325.
136.325. Bye-bye.
Control 142, flight level 280.
Radar identified.
Radar, good evening, crew Lufthansa 481 flight level 3190.
Lufthansa 481, Munich radar, descent, flight level 090.
München radar, Servus Lufthansa 26 Kilo, passing flight level 243, descending flight level 230.
Lufthansa 26 Kilo, Munich radar, identified Servus.
Flight level 230, with 320. Red flag 230, with 320.
0320, descend flight level 230.
For the third time, descend flight level 230, with air 320. Munich radar, Eurovic 81 Papa Kilo is maintaining flight level 350.
Eurowings 81 Papa Kilo, Munich radar, identified. Hello. EC36 Charlie Bravo, Munich radar, contact Munich approach on 118.83.
Mission approach on 118.83, EC36 Charlie Bravo.
Munich radar, good morning, Ocean 1254 with you, flight level 180.
Vienna radar on 118.1. Vienna radar, Transavia 6871. Good afternoon, flight level 350.
Transavia 6871, Vienna radar, identified. Good afternoon.
Vienna radar, DBM Oscar Kilo Tango Oscar Yankee, flight level 200 with you, good afternoon.
DBM Oscar Kilo Tango Oscar Yankee, Vienna radar, identified. Good afternoon.
Descending to flight level 140, Kilo Tango Oscar Yankee.
Cirrus Tango Oscar Yankee, descend flight level 090. Lufthansa 358, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1012.
flight level 19 at the Lufthansa 358. Altitude 5000 feet, QNH 1012 Lufthansa 358.
541, climbing 6,800 for flight level 210.
Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Flight level 350.
Transavia 6871, Ljubljana radar, good afternoon, identified.
Ljubljana ground, this is British Airways 1592. Let's stand for. Request IFR clearance to Dubrovnik with information whiskey on board. Clear to Dubrovnik via the Madrid 1 Zulu departure 130, initial climb to 5,000, departure on 135.28, squawk 2665, KLM 1592.
Ljubljana radar, Lufthansa 2 Lima X-ray, flight level 380.
Ljubljana radar, good evening, and we have information on the Sierra on board 276. Request clearance for the ILS runway 30 via the Delta Echo Golf Uniform to Lima arrival 276.
Swift 276 contact Ljubljana radar on 135.28.
135.28, 276.
Drager 355 Heavy, contact Vienna radar on 129.2.
Victor 4 uniform departure runway 34 center, initial climb 5,000, departure on 119.3, squawk 4456.
QNH 1004 by 76 control uniform.
Was there a radio call for Beauty 128? I didn't hear anything.
Beauty 128, Ljubljana radar, contact Vienna radar on 119.88.
Vienna radar 119.88, Beauty 128.
Ljubljana radar, Ocean Climb, Papa Romeo, flight level 350. Flight level 350. Flight level 350, 870. 870, ready to book the IFR.
Stand by. Ljubljana radar, maintain flight level 300, Skybird 207.
Skyhawk 123 Alpha, Zulu, Ljubljana radar identified. Good afternoon.
Mike, good day, flight level 350.
Condor 3, Lima Mike, Ljubljana radar, identified. Good afternoon. Condor 3, Lima Mike, Ljubljana radar, contact Zagreb radar on 128.275.
Contact Data 128.275, Condor.
Ryanair Nina 005, contact Vienna radar on 134.35.
Tower. Good afternoon. Eastar 456 with information Yankee. Request IFR clearance to Rome. Stand by for number 1.
Transavia 6871, Ljubljana radar, contact Zagreb radar on 122.53.
Contact Zagreb radar on 122.53. Transavia 6871. Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Flight level 350.
Transavia 6871, Zagreb radar, identified. Good afternoon.
Zagreb radar, good afternoon. Condor 456 at flight level 380 inbound Unita.
Condor 456, Zagreb radar identified. Good afternoon.
Yes, what I have, yes, for 1 whiskey departure, departure runway 5, shall climb 3000, squad 155, area 945.
I'm working on the clearance. Stand by.
M1W departure runway 5, parking window, departure runway 0.875, squawk 462, Alpine 3, Hotel 2 Park.
Lufthansa 656, contact Ljubljana info on 123.88.
Contact Ljubljana info on 123.88, Lufthansa 656.
Air 4226, contact Manjaluka, info on 135.575.
Say again, please. 135.575, descend 4226.
Disregard the previous instruction to be at Delta Uniform 616 at or above flight level 080, except Charlie Oscar Bravo 1.
Exit Charlie Oscar Bravo 1, confirm maintain 4,000 feet.
Descending to 4,000 feet, except Charlie Oscar Bravo 1.
I'll have your clearance in just a second. Lufthansa 2 uniform Papa, radar contact. Zagreb info, Croatia 6 Hotel, flight level 180.
Croatia 6 Hotel, radar contact.
Ryanair Bravo 26, pass flight level 350, descend flight level 270.
Ryanair 26, descend flight level 270.
30, Ryanair Bravo.
Ryanair 26, descend flight level 230.
Aircraft radar with 4226, VTU descending to altitude 4,000 feet.
With Air 4226, Zagreb radar identified. Good afternoon.
Aircraft radar with 4226, VTU climbing to flight level 370.
With Air 4226, Zagreb radar identified. Pause draft.
flight level 370, with Air 4226. Expecting the User 2 hotel arrival, with Air 4226.
Good afternoon. Flight level 350.
Transavia 6871. Zagreb radar. Good afternoon. Identified.
Zagreb radar, climb flight level 360.
Climbing to flight level 360, Eurowings 19056.
Eurowings 19056, contact Sarajevo radar on 136.05.
Contact Sarajevo radar on 136.05, Eurowings 19056.
Luca. Information on 135.575.
I am forward. Globe, plane 107. I'm fine there, Mr. Kyrie.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
This is for request to leave requested to check the weather. This is for request to change frequency to check the weather.
Thank you, goodbye.
Ground 301, contact variable radar on 122.235. Turkish 1384, contact Belgrade radar on 125.925.
125.925, Turkish 1384.
3334 heavy contact Zagreb radar on 132.125.
Lufthansa 4 Romeo Alpha, contact split radar on 120.875.
Split radar 120.875, Lufthansa 4 Romeo Alpha. Give me the wind for Lima Delta, Zulu Delta. Thank you, Charlie Oscar Hotel.
Cessna Charlie Oscar Hotel, you're welcome.
Cessna Charlie Oscar Hotel is switching over to the radar tower frequency. Bye-bye.
Zagreb radar, privateer 121 with you, flight level 320.
Privateer 121, Zagreb radar, identified. Good afternoon.
Noah 137, please expedite your climb to flight level 410.
5655, level 137.
Contact split radar on 120.875. plus, high jump info.
TBM 224 with you, flight level 130.
TBM 224, Zagreb Radar Center identified. Good afternoon. November 3590 requesting clear ground. And 35 MK, Zagreb Radar Center clearance on request. Stand by. N35 MK, Zagreb Radar Center cleared to Prague via the CERM 1W departure CERMA, then as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 340, departure frequency 122.575, squawk 4656. Flight level 340, departure frequency 122.575, squawk 4656. November 3590. November 351. And 35 MK, understood. Fine. Mike 35N, understood.
Belgrade radar on 122.215.
Switching to Belgrade radar on 122.215. Transavia 6871. Belgrade radar, Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Flight level 350.
Transavia 6871, Belgrade radar, flight level 350, confirmed. Euro Charter 509er, Belgrade radar, contact Zagreb radar on 122.53. 122.53, Euro Charter 509er, bye bye.
Transavia 6871. Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Flight level 350.
Transavia 6871, Tirana control identified. Good afternoon.
Green event on. Flight time cruise altitude for flight level 300.
Southwest 137, flight level 300 approved. Maintain flight level 300.
Maintain flight level 300, Southwest 137.
Ready for 7, ready to board current to Vienna Airport.
Stand by, you're number 1.
850, requesting clearance to Vienna Airport.
With our 2 Yankee Zulu climb and maintain flight level 370.
Flight level 370 with 2 Yankee Zulu.
With Air 2 Yankee Zulu, contact Belgrade radar on 122.215.
Belgrade radar on 122.215 with 2 Yankee Zulu.
215, Aegean 86 November.
Tirana Control, good evening, Austrian 456. At flight level 180, climbing to flight level 320, inbound Petra, Austrian 4.
Austrian 456, Tirana Control, identified Dobrodo Ali.
Climbing flight level 360, Austrian 456.
Austrian 456, contact Belgrade radar on 132.035.
Ryanair 3987, contact Athens on 133.725.
Contact Athens on 153.725, Ryanair 3987.
So, thank you.
KLM 1957, descend flight level 280.
Tirana Center, KLM 1957. I have no idea how to communicate with you because we are listen. Okay, sir, our top of the fan still quite far. Okay, I'm not going to tell the send it to 280 right now. But that's one of your hands. We are currently maintaining flight level 350. I will let you know when I would like to stop my descent. So please stop, explaining yourself.
Transavia 6871, Tirana Control, contact Athens on 135.875.
Switching to Athens on 135.875. Transavia 6871. Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Flight level 350.
Transavia 6871, Athens, identified. Good afternoon.
Creek 9 Delta Golf will request the IFR clearance to Charles de Gaulle. Clear to Charles de Gaulle, direct Varna and Squawk 2165 and I-10 Air Creek 9 Delta Golf.
KLM 073, contact Athens on 134.325.
KLM 073, radio jet.
Diamond Tree 71 Bravo, Charlie, hold short of runway tree 1, awaiting further instructions. Holding short of runway tree 1, Diamond Tree 71 Bravo, Charlie. 14 Juliet Yankee. Climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, 14 Juliet Yankee. Good evening. About to climbing flight level 68 for flight level 380.
November 23, Athens, roger. November 23, contact Athens on 124.625.
124.625. Roger, Sydney, bye-bye.
LL327, Athens identified. Good afternoon.
LL327, we have a big turbulence. It's flight level 340.
LL327, roger. Maintain flight level 340.
Understood. Maintain flight level 120 for minimum safe flight level.
We can descend to flight level 120.
Baron 8 CG, descend and maintain flight level 120. VG, roger, maintain flight level 120 until line VOR, then descend to flight level 100.
Will maintain flight level 120 and then descend to flight level 100 after crossing Lioness.
Party Oscar Mike requesting descending to flight level 070.
Cessna Charlie Oscar Mike, descend and maintain flight level 70.
Descending and maintaining flight level 070.
Cessna Charlie Oscar Mike, contact Athens approach on 132.9 or 75.
Center at Al 383, good day, flight level 320.
313 Athens Center identified. Good afternoon. Allow 383 contacting military center on 121.075.
121.075, allow 383, bye-bye.
Radio, flight level 350.
Aegean 683, say again your last transmission.
Flight level 350.
Aegean 683, roger, maintain flight level 350.
Control, this is Alpha Car 001 at flight level 129, climbing to flight level 350, inbound to inspect.
Alpaca 001 Athens Control, roger.
Athens Control, good morning. Envoy 3 Mike Bravo, passing flight level 120, clear flight level 12.
Envoy 3 Mike Bravo, Athens Control, roger.
Descend altitude 6,000 feet.
Athens Control, this is 38, we've got a flight level 70 for flight level 080.
Vision Jet 69er Yankee Athens Control, roger.
You have an altimeter setting for Seattle.
Vision Jet 69er Yankee QNH setting for Skiathos is 1017.
Airbus Juliet, Quebec, Quebec. Contact Macedonia on 125.355.
Good morning, Mr. Bridget, expect flight level 35,000. Good morning.
Flight level 170, reach 14 Juliet Yankee. Israel 561, contact Athens approach on 121.4.
Eastern approach on 121.4, Israel 561.
Itaro 717. Contact Athens on 129.675.
8 minutes on 129.675, Alpha 717.
DOR2, runway 34. To give your approach. Jet 638.
Vision Jet 69, a Yankee contact Larissa approach on 120.55. Olympic 0077 Athens, control contact Alexandros Papadiamantis approach on 126.05.
Contact approach on 126.05, Olympic 7 control.
Transavia 6871, Athens. Expect the Zavi to Lima arrival. Descent in about 20 minutes. Notify if you're ready to descend before that. Proceed directly 037 uniform.
Arrival. Direct E037 uniform. Will notify if ready to descend earlier. Transavia 6871.
Canadian 2778 requesting climb flight level 380.
Canadian 2778 climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380. Scandinavian 2778.
Austrian 801, contact Athens approach on 121.4.
Athens, Ryanair Kilo Bravo, flight level 320, good afternoon.
Ryanair Kilo Bravo, Athens identified. Good afternoon.
Baron 8 Zulu Golf, understood. Maintain current altitude until clear of terrain, then descend to flight level 080.
When clear of terrain, Baron 5 Zulu Golf.
Ventura, descend via Parax arrival, and expect further altitude clearance verified into the Gulf.
Baron 8 Zulu Golf, descend and maintain 2000. Envoy 3 Mike Bravo, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300. Envoy 3 Mike.
Envoy 3 Mike Bravo, climb and maintain flight level 300. Envoy 3 Mike Bravo, climb and maintain flight level 350.
It's not what I wanted. I am on an IFR flight plan here to Skiathos. I am on
Vision Jet 69er Yankee cleared to the sky at this aerodrome. Direct D 3360, then is filed. Squawk 2571 and ident. Vision Jet 69er Yankee radar contact, tree 4 miles south of Salada Airfield at 10,500 feet. Near Salada altimeter 29091. Fly heading 159er vectors to D 3360.
then as filed, Squawk 2571 and ident.
Austrian 801, descend flight level 090.
Nordic 1909, contact Tirana Control on 127.5. 127.5, Nordic 1909, contact Tirana Control on 127.5.
127.5, Nordic 1909.
Vision Jet 69er Yankee, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
Eurowings 8 Tango, request further descent. Descent 3,000 feet, Eurowings 8 Tango.
Eurowings 8 Tango, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend 3,000 feet, Eurowings 8 Tango.
Aircrease 227, contact Athens, approach on 121.4.
Contacting approach on 121.4, Aircrease 227, over.
Envoy 3 Mike Bravo, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, Envoy 3 Mike Bravo.
Vision Jet 69er Yankee, Athens, control descend and maintain flight level 090.
Check.
Vision Jet 69er Yankee, QNH 1012.
Contacting Macedonia on 135.875, KLM 07373. Macedonia KLM 07373, flight level 260.
KLM 073073, correct readback. Clear to Schiphol. Direct Corinthos, then as filed. Squawk 5315 and ident.
Lufthansa Cargo A343 Heavy, flight level 300.
Transavia 6871, contact Macedonia on 125.355.
Sending flight level 110, Singapore, Kilo.
On 125 decimal. Transavia 6871. Good afternoon, level flight level 350.
Transavia 6871, Macedonia, good afternoon, identified.
When ready, D10, flight level 240, Aegean 785. D10, flight level 170, Aegean 785. D10, flight level 240, Aegean 785. Maintain flight level 240, Aegean 785.
Macedonia, Hellenic Macedonia, control Hellenic 071, requesting clearance direct Alpha Tango Foxtrot Sierra.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Austrian 814, climb flight level 360.
55024, Santa Lima Victor.
Austrian 8, Alpha November, contact Athens, approach on 121.4.
Contact Athens, approach on 121.4, Austrian 8, Alpha November, bye-bye.
Austrian 802, request climb flight level 340.
Austrian 802, contact Athens on 135.875. Lufthansa 123, Macedonia identified. Good afternoon.
contact Athens on 122.85. Contact Athens on 122.85. Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Flight level 350.
Transavia 6871, Athens, identified. Good afternoon.
Hello, this is Lufthansa 119 approaching flight level 188, transit 10.
Lufthansa 119er, Athens identified. Kalispera. Engine 986, Athens. Climb flight level 270.
With you, flight level 240. Inbound,
AGN 330, contact Suda approach on 125.39er.
Approach on 125.39er, AGN 330, thank you, bye-bye.
Austrian 802, contact Macedonia on 133.575.
Macedonia on 133.575, Austrian accepted.
Altitude 4000, AGN 330.
Engine 332, contact Suda approach on 125.39er.
Contact Suda approach on 135.39er, AGN 332.
Athens, so this is AGN 269er with you.
AGN 269er, Athens identified. Good afternoon.
129.675 with the M269er.
Contact Athens approach on 121.4, Eurowings 2 Golf Echo.
Eurowings 2 Golf Echo. Contact Athens approach on 121.4.
Good afternoon, Alpha 1104, passing flight level 190 for flight level 300.
Skyhawk 123 Alpha Zulu Athens identified. Good afternoon. Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Macedonia on 133.655.
Contact Macedonia on 133.655. Alpha 1104.
Lufthansa 123, Athens, identified. Good afternoon. Victor to 1 Mike Kilo, descent flight level 110.
Flight level 110, descent 1 Mike.
1 Whiskey Tango, passing flight level 150, flight level 290.
Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Tango, Athens, climb flight level 350.
350, Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Tango.
Lufthansa 1 Whiskey Tango, contact Macedonia on 125.355. Speedbird 740, contact Heraklion approach on 118.025.
Heraklion approach on 118.025, from Speedbird 740, bye-bye.
Engine 354, contact Santorini, approach on 125.39er. Transavia 6871, cleared Zavi to Lima into Nikos Kazantzakis. At your discretion descend, flight level 240.
Clear Zavi to Lima into Nikos Kazantzakis. Descend flight level 240 at our discretion. Transavia 6871.
Transavia 6871, descend flight level 110.
Descending flight level 110, Transavia 6871.
After reaching Victor, climbing flight level 240 out of 7 pounds. Inbound Alpha Victor 033.
Engine 332, Athens, identified. Good afternoon.
18,000 to 32,000.
Aegean 156 Athens identified. Kalispera.
Skyways 1148, Macedonia Center, roger. Skyways 48, contact Macedonia Center on 133.575.
575, Kazantzakis 48, bye-bye.
H986, descend flight level 150.
Transavia 6871.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Bank angle.
118.025. Transavia 6871. Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Flight level 160 for flight level 100.
Transavia 6871, Heraklion approach, identified. Kalispera cleared Gonzo transition. Cleared for the visual runway 9er approach into Nikos Kazantzakis.
Cleared for the visual runway 9er approach into Nikos Kazantzakis. Transavia 6871.
Lufthansa 301, climb flight level 280. Lufthansa 301, climb flight level 330.
Flight 330, Lufthansa 30.
Aegean 3 India Romeo, contact Kazantzakis Tower on 129.175.
Canways 148 with you, climbing through flight level 170. Inbound Apollo.
Request frequency change to Heraklion approach on 123.975 Yankee Romeo Whiskey Tango.
Comanche Whiskey Tango Oscar, contact Athinae. Info on 130.9er. 25 transponder 7000. Take care.
Aegean 17 Lima, direct IR 401 and descend altitude 2,000 feet. Speed below 185 knots until established.
Transavia 6871, speed 250 knots.
Lufthansa 741, Mike, read that correct?
Ryanair 175 going Scottish, Ryanair liner to Quebec.
Ryanair Nina Victor Quebec. Contact Nikos Kazantzakis Tower on 129.175.
Tower, good day, Ryanair liner to Quebec. Establish nav approach runway 27.
Ryanair 2116. Climb flight level 320.
Aegean 12 Delta, contact Athens on 123.83.
Yes, sir.
Meridian 158 Hotel, Heraklion approach, descend and maintain 3000.
Climb 4000, QNH 1014, Aegean 33. Select power, Aegean 323, please say that again.
Aegean 323. Contact Athens on 129.325.
Yeah, you were supposed to hand me over to departure, but anyway, contact Athens now. 17.325.
Initial contact, you have information Yankee. Heraklion International.
Kazantzakis delivery, Lufthansa Delta Lima, Hotel 3910 requesting
clearance with information uniform to Eleftherios Venizelos.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Heraklion approach, Condor to Papa Sierra, established on the Aronoff approach now.
Bank angle.
Condor to Papa Sierra, contact Kazantzakis Tower on 129.175. Foxtrot 180, climb flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Foxtrot 180. 129.175, that's flight 348.
Kazantzakis departure, good evening. Delta Lima Hotel 3910 requesting clearance to Eleftherios Venizelos International Airport.
Transmitter 320, Ryanair 2116. 125.2, Ryanair 2116.
Bank angle.
That's approach, Viking 1513, request IFR clearance to Oslo. That's direct to Oslo, direct me, squawk 5343, Viking 1513. Yes, thanks, 1013, let direct me for Viking 1513.
Eurowing 5640, Heraklion approach identified.
Heraklion approach, please advise QNH.
November 23 QNH 1011.
1011, November 23, thank you.
November 23 contact Kazantzakis Tower on 129.175. Eurowing 640 contact Kazantzakis Tower on 129.175.
Tower on 129.175. Good day.
Sky Express 621 Heraklion approach identified. QNH 1012.
Heraklion approach, November 23 with you. Descending to Amsterdam.
November 23 Heraklion approach identified.
Victor 6 Hotel Romeo, we have the runway in sight.
Air Crete 6 Hotel Romeo, cleared for the visual approach to runway 09er at Heraklion.
Clear for the visual approach, runway 09er.
Air Crete 6 Hotel Romeo, contact Kazantzakis Tower on 129.175, please.
Heraklion approach, runway 127, passing 8,700, passing 3,000.
Viking 1272, Heraklion approach identified.
Negative, we would like to request the RMT approach, runway 27, Viking 127.
Viking 1272, descend and maintain 3000.
Airspeed low. Airspeed Ryanair 2116, Heraklion departure identified. Climb via the SID. Airspeed 116, climb flight level 240.
Departure 419, we're climbing 4,000 feet.
Touristic 419er, Heraklion departure identified. Climb via the SID.
Climb via the SID, touristic 419er.
Heraklion departure, touristic 163, climbing through 4,000 feet for flight level 360.
125, finalized pre-flight.
Contact on 129.175, Air Crete 6 Hotel Romeo.
Ryanair, Crete 2, Hotel Romeo. Contact Kazantzakis Tower on 129er, decimal 175.
Contact Kazantzakis Tower 129, decimal 175 Air, Crete 2, Hotel Romeo.
Departure Sierra X-ray, Mike Bravo, Charlie 2000 for 4000.
Sierra X-ray, Mike Bravo, Charlie. Radar contact. Maintain VFR at or below 4000.
Sierra X-ray, Mike Bravo, Charlie.
Clear to Venizelos, Eleftherios Venizelos. After departure, fly radar vectors to a follow. Departure runway 270 meter, climb to 4000 feet. Departure on 118025 and squawk code is 6257. Delta Lima Hotel 3910.
Gale 3910-136, read back correct.
Flight level 3300, turn right, heading 105. Vectors for the iron half runway, 7 approach. Sierra Pacific 965 Heavy.
Sierra Heavy, descent altitude 3000.
Descend flight level 300, Sierra Pacific 965 Heavy.
6871. Contact Nikos Kazantzakis Tower on 129er decimal 175.
Nikos Kazantzakis. Nikos Kazantzakis Tower, Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Established on the visual runway 9er approach.
Transavia 6871, Nikos Kazantzakis Tower, roger, continue approach.
Clearance, very good morning. We are ready to copy IF clearance to Marseille Provence. Air Crete 990, with information, Papa.
Stand by.
Clearance.
1 second for that clearance.
Heraklion, good day, roving 6 Zulu, information X-ray, requesting clearance to Köln-Bonn. Please Köln, ETA 1 Victor departure, runway 27, initial time 4000 feet, squawk 2115, roving 6 Zulu.
Heraklion International Clearance, land again 2289er with information Echo, request IFR clearance to Lima Golf Sierra Mike.
Information Yankees current, clear to Athens via EHAM 1 kilo departure, Lenos 5. Departure runway 09, initial climb 6000. Departure 118.025. Squawk 5247. Skyways 148.
Skyways 148, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.7 when ready.
121.7, bye-bye. Skyways 148.
Make a clear, good morning, Ritaro 737, information Romeo on board, request clearance to Roma Fiumicino.
Stand by for your clearance.
Guys from 1303 radius.
Ryanair 9er Victor Quebec. Welcome to Nikos Kazantzakis. Contact ground on 121.7.
121.7, Ryanair 9er Victor Quebec.
2500.
Kazantzakis, delivery, good evening, Ryanair, 2116, IFR to Lima Golf Tango Sierra with information key on board, ready to copy the clearance.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
ETN 7 Papa Foxtrot. Welcome to Kazantzakis. Contact ground on 121.7.
Ocean 1507. We are switching to runway 09.
Ocean 1507, runway 09er approved. Taxi via taxiway Alpha to runway 09er.
Good morning, Ryanair 2116. Request IFR clearance.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Directly clearance, Creek 563, radio check. Creek 563, request IFR clearance to Thessaloniki.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Heraklion Tower, Creek 563, ready, runway 30.
Transavia 6871, Nikos Kazantzakis Tower, winds 160 at 19er, gusting 29er, runway 9er, clear to land.
Runway 9er clear to land. Transavia 6871.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
39er 103
Sync
Alpha
rate.
Zulu. Read back correct. Contact
Sync
ground
rate.
on 121.7 when
Sync
ready.
rate.
Delta Lima Hotel 3910.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Kazantzakis down.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
There is very equal today.
Pull up. Sync rate. Sync rate.
50,
40, 30, 20, 10.
On field in Egypt with information and external report.
Clearance today, 704 with information whiskey, IFR to Zurich with information whiskey.
Swiss 04 Kazantzakis Tower, welcome to Kazantzakis. Contact ground on 121.85.
Clearance today, 3704 with information whiskey, IFR to Zurich.
Transavia 6871. Contact ground on 121.7.
Switching to ground on 121.7. Transavia 6871. Nikos Kazantzakis ground. Transavia 6871. Good afternoon. Cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
Transavia 6871, Nikos Kazantzakis ground, taxi to main apron gate 15 via Echo Delta. Good day.
Nikos ground, this is Aircrew 4810, requesting startup approval.
Main apron gate 15 via Echo Delta. Transavia 6871.
DLH-37, start approved, pushback approved, face east. Start approved, ascent east, Lufthansa 37.
Heraklion ground, reading 158 Hotel. We're on runway 27 to Charlie, taxi to General Aviation Parking.
Meridian 158 Hotel, Kazantzakis ground, taxi to General Aviation Parking via Delta.
All aircraft information Lima is now current. QNH 1013.
Shannon for November, requesting progressive taxi to runway 30.
Delta, cross runway 30, Ryanair Bravo 26. Forward discretion, then continue taxi runway 27 via Delta, Ryanair Bravo 26.
All aircraft information Golf is now current. QNH 1015.
Heraklion, ground, flight 2250, request permission to start engine. Start approved, flight 2250.
Edelweiss 35 Charlie, request taxi. Edelweiss 35 Charlie, request taxi.
Edelweiss 35 Charlie, startup approved.
Request taxi. Edelweiss 35 Charlie.
Osprey 23, push and start approved. Face east.
Push and start approved, face east. Skyward, Osprey 23.
Ground, Lufthansa 7 Kilo Heavy with information Papa, ready to copy IFR clearance.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
You need additional H7 Papa Foxtrot, request IFR clearance destination Kanya, information X-ray on board. Cleared to Kanya via the Barway 1 Charlie departure route, departure runway 27, initial climb 4,000 feet, departure on 118025, squawk 3157, H7 Papa Foxtrot. Finnair to Foxtrot, good afternoon. Finnair to Foxtrot, Charlie, holding point Charlie, request taxi to the gate. What gate, please?
Finnair 2 Foxtrot, taxi to gate via Charlie Alpha.
Vector 411, request taxi to runway 27.
All aircraft be advised, information November is now current. QNH 1015.
Taxi to runway 27 via Delta, cross runway 30 at my discretion, Vector 411, thank you.
Clear on ground, flight 2250 at stun 7 with information. Uniform type Airbus A320, request IFR clearance. With Liverpool via the Apollo 1 Victor departure from runway 27, climb 4,000 feet, departure frequency is 118025, squawk 1655, flight 2250. Heraklion ground, flight 2250, request clearance for start. Kazantzakis grounding 0323 would prefer to face north, please.
With 24 Romeo ready for taxi.
Wizard 24 Romeo, Nikos Kazantzakis ground, push and start approved, face west.
Romeo ready to taxi.
Aegean 1 Hotel Echo, push and start approved, face east.
Ryanair 7987 ready to push.
Push back and start approved. Ryanair 7987.
EHAM Papa Foxtrot at parking position 12, engine shut down, you can close the flight plan.
EHAM Papa Foxtrot, flight plan closed. Have a great day.
Kazantzakis Grand Elo, this is Air France Delta, QNH 1017 at information Tango. Request IFR clearance, destination Lima Foxtrot Papa Golf.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Kazantzakis Grand Elo, this is Air France 12 Delta,
request Heraklion to Lima Foxtrot Papa Golf, Paris Charles de Gaulle, with information uniform and KNH 1015.
Nikos ground, EZ863 ready for IFR clearance to Edinburgh.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Edinburgh by the Alpal 1 direction, departure runway 27, initial climb, flight level 300, departure on 118.025, 43735, EZ863. Nikos ground, EZ863 ready for IFR, ready for taxi.
Crandon 472 requesting IFR to Nürnberg. Aircraft type is a Boeing 737-800. Information November is current, cleared to Nürnberg via the EPAVAL 1 Victor departure runway 27, initial climb 4000, departure on 118.025, squawk 1444. Crandon 472, thank you. Hello ground, Crandon 472 requesting IFR to Nürnberg. Aircraft type is a Boeing 737-800.